An artist can speak freely and not dependent on a political party or whatever. And that is too powerful for some people who want to control them.
My name is Ole Reiter of Free Muse.
Artists play a very essential role in our daily life, not just as entertainment, also entertainment. But artists somehow becomes a mirror to whatever a country is, whatever a civilization is, and sometimes points at those difficult topics that some people in power, politicians or police, don't really want to address. So when you get stories in about people that have been questioned by police or persecuted, that's really different, because you know there's a human being on the other side, and that maybe you are the only link to do something about it.
Golden marks upon their frocks, freedom's ghost has left these lands. Help us if you can.
We campaign for artists that are being imprisoned, and we try to provide legal support if we can do that. And in some cases, when they cannot be in their countries anymore, we try to help them to find a place outside their country as a resident. One of the artists that I worked with many years when he was in prison was a musician from Cameroon in Africa called Lapiro de Mabanga. He made a song some 10 years ago which was called Constipation Constipé, which means that something is wrong about our constitution. It was criticizing the president of Cameroon, and he was put up in a court case on false charges. They put him in prison for 3 years. Now in those 3 years we did a lot of campaigns for his release. We tried to put pressure through other governments. When he finally was released after 3 years, we met for the first time in Senegal, which was a very moving moment. And then he returned, and they continued to harass him. So we had to get him out of the country. He died a couple of years ago when he had contracted cancer in the prison. He was always a very strong voice, and someone that many people listened to, especially poor people. They frequently called him the sheriff of the backyard, because he was addressing corruption. He was addressing all the wrongs in society. But it is a very high price to pay. Artists are good at making people reflect on issues just by describing situations, poverty, frustrations, whatever, in itself can be a very strong tool to get people to think about things, to start reflecting and to start doing something. Because the first thing you need to do before you can do an action is actually to reflect.